It's been another uneventful week, and I've had my cousins round yesterday and today, so I've barely had any time to think of something interesting I don't know why I keep doing those little pauses like I'm a robot, but I do, and I apologise. So I thought rather than sharing stories this week, I will share some songs. I'm going to share 5 songs that I've been listening to non-stop recently, and hopefully you will enjoy them, and if you've heard of them, hopefully you'll agree with what I'll say about them. The first song that I've been listening to all the time recently is a song called Elephant by Tame Impala, and I heard it on a BlackBerry advert, which you may have seen, and I heard the driving bass, like the do 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 do, and I just was like, I need to listen to that song. It just sounds like my kind of song, and it is. Tame Impala are an Australian psychedelic rock band. A lot of people have described them as being a mix between Pink Floyd and the Beatles, mainly because they have a lot of psychedelic elements, and in this song, in Elephant, there is like a breakdown that is very psychedelic, and the vocals are very John Lennon, Paul McCartney-esque. My favourite part of the song has to be when the track stops and you just hear the lead singer whisper, "Here it comes," and then it just does this big organ psychedelic like solo. It's really cool. I'd really recommend listening to it. The second song I want to talk about is Mykonos by the Fleet Foxes. In my opinion, it's such a beautiful song. It's very acoustic and the harmonies are amazing. I'm pretty sure everyone in this band sings. They're defined as an indie folk band, but it's kind of hard to put your finger on what the sound is. Some parts do sound a little bit like Simon and Garfunkel, that kind of thing, especially the bit in the song when everything just stops and you hear the choir come in. It's a cappella. It's so beautiful, the harmonies, and if you like calming, relaxing music, I think this is a really good song to listen to. But the good thing is it's not just relaxing, you know, it has quite an epic feel to it, and I don't know, it's especially towards the end, it's a really good song in my opinion. Another very acoustic and live sounding song is a song called The Preacher by Jamie N. Commons. Now Jamie N. Commons is very small at the moment and not many people have heard of him. A lot of people, if people do know of him, will know him because he performed a song called Lead Me Home, and he did it for the 3rd series of Walking Dead, and a lot of people kind of got into him from there. Jamie is from England and he's in his early 20s I think, but he sounds like a 60-year-old chain-smoking American. A lot of people who I've sent his songs to have said that he sounds a lot like Johnny Cash, and I can understand why people say that, especially in this song. The Preacher, along with a lot of other Jamie and Commons songs, are very country and blues-esque, but the chorus in this song is really epic, again like Mykonos. But hopefully they'll be releasing an album next year, and I think it could be successful. I'm looking forward to it. Song number 4 is Black Belt by John Grant. He released an album earlier this year called Pale Green Ghosts, and Black Belt is by far my favourite song on the album. I feel like you could strut down the street to this song. You got these dirty, distorted synth sounds over the top of this syncopated beat, and it just has a really nice feel to it. The thing that makes this song so cool though is the lyrics, because everybody's felt this way before, because it's such a bitchy song. The start of the chorus says, "What you've got is a black belt in BS," and it's basically just slagging somebody off, and the verses are so sarcastic. I think it's great. I think it's a great song. And the last song that I've been listening to on repeat is Do I Wanna Know by the Arctic Monkeys. Now, a lot of people, especially from England, have probably heard of the Arctic Monkeys, especially from their first album with songs like I Bet That You Look Good on the Dance Floor and When the Sun Goes Down, or even their second album, which was Bryan Storm and Fluorescent Adolescent. Those were really big tracks in England. This song, again, is a very sexy sounding song, and the Arctic Monkeys recently toured with the Black Keys, and you can definitely hear that in the new sound that they're going for. Although you might be fooled into thinking that this is like a lustful sex song, mainly because of the video, which does have a lot of girls in it. But it's actually a love song, and it's a really good love song, I think, because it's about longing for someone but not really knowing how they feel about you. It's that air of uncertainty where you're not really sure whether someone likes you back. And in the song he sings, "Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways?" And in the chorus he says, "I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new." And I do think it is a really good love song, even if it does sound very lustful. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I've introduced you to some new music, or maybe some songs you haven't heard of before. And if you do watch this video, let me know what songs you've been listening to non-stop, because I'm happy to hear about new music, always. And as always, I will see you next Sunday.